There's a moment in every career when the titles and wins don't feel as full as they used to. You're showing up, performing, maybe even leading, but something's missing. That's what today's episode is about. What it feels like when your career finally fits a life and career on your terms. This is the sovereign path. We are living through a moment of massive professional and personal shift. Even the most capable, purpose-driven professionals I coach, people who've spent decades building meaningful careers, are quietly asking new questions. What do I still believe in? Is this still the right path? What would alignment actually look like for me? Here are 4 reasons I believe so many of us are feeling that tension. Number 1, burnout, but not just from doing too much. This is soul-level burnout, the kind that comes from being misaligned. You're producing, executing, delivering, but your energy is being poured into things that don't reflect who you are anymore. You're not exhausted from the work, you're exhausted from the dissonance. Number 2, institutional distrust. For years, we gave our time, talent, and trust to companies, schools, nonprofits, governments, systems we believed in. But lately, those missions feel blurrier, the leadership more transactional, and it's left many of us quietly asking, do I still belong here? And if not, where do I belong now? Number 3, the rise of AI. Artificial intelligence is powerful and disruptive. It forces all of us to ask, what do I bring that's distinctly human? In a world that's being automated, how do I create work, leadership, thought, service that can't be replicated? That's not just a productivity question, it's a purpose question. Number 4, economic volatility. We've watched once stable roles vanish. Brilliant, high-performing professionals let go in seconds. The story we were told that hard work and loyalty guarantee security, that started to unravel. And now we're asking, if nothing is guaranteed, what's mine to build? So what do you do when your resume is strong but your spirit is unsettled? What do you do when your success looks good but doesn't feel true? This is where the sovereign path begins. Let me share something personal. For years, I built a career that looked exactly how it was supposed to. Law, politics, media, professional sports leagues, executive search. I recruited and coached leaders for Patagonia, Ben & Jerry's, the Seattle Mariners, and I still do. I haven't left recruiting, I've expanded it. What changed wasn't my industry, it was my perspective. I started to see that my work in inclusion wasn't just about access, it was about alignment. That the future of leadership isn't just about diversity, it's purpose-driven, and that it's directly connected to ESG, to global sustainability, to values-based hiring, to leaders who want to make an impact, not just income. So I didn't pivot away from my work, I grew it. I moved to Portugal. I began coaching and advising from a global perspective. I created frameworks like the career algorithm, the Vista model, the sovereign path, to help others walk their own road with clarity and conviction. And the most beautiful thing, I stopped feeling like I was forcing my way through life. I started to feel like I was flowing. Let's talk about flow. Not as a productivity buzzword, but as a lived experience. Flow isn't ease, it's essence. It's when your career stops being performative and starts becoming personal. It's when your ambition serves your values, not the other way around. Here's what it feels like. Flow feels like clarity. You stop asking, what should I do next? And you start asking, what's aligned with who I've become? That question opens doors no resume ever could. Number 2, flow feels like rhythm. You move through your day without grinding. You know when to lead and when to listen. You build with intention, not adrenaline. Number 3, flow feels like conviction. You no longer audition for belonging. You know who you are. You speak from a place of grounded wisdom, not performance. Flow feels like sovereignty. You don't need to be rescued. You're not waiting to be chosen because you've already chosen yourself. You own your story, you own your voice, and you're building a career that truly fits you. If this resonates, if something in your spirit said, that's what I've been feeling too, then you're not lost. You're evolving. You're moving toward alignment, toward purpose, toward rhythm, toward sovereignty. That's what I do through executive coaching, through the career transition blueprint, and through retained search for purpose-driven organizations across the US and abroad. It's all one mission: to help high-impact leaders align their work with their purpose, to help them move forward with strategy, yes, but also with soul. There's a link below if you want to learn more. But even if we never work together, please know this: you're allowed to want more. You're allowed to build a career that finally fits. You're allowed to live and lead on your own terms, on your own sovereign path. I'd be honored to walk it with you. I'll see you next week on our next episode.